This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
The following content is for adult audiences. You're listening to the best of the Morning X, dropping back into the interview from a few moments ago. This is the original 99X.
How many men have you had sex with at once?
Oh, God. Well, it was probably in Behind the Green Door.
Yeah.
On the trapeze.
Okay. How many was that? I forgot. How many was that?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Leslie cringed. Hold on a second. Leslie, we're talking to Marilyn Chambers.
Oh, God. I'm actually blushing. I'm embarrassed.
Oh, come on, How can you be embarrassed?
Marilyn Chambers.
You're a legend.
My 5.5-year-old daughter's sleeping in the next room.
Well, luckily she's sleeping. Now, at what age will she know about your film career?
Oh, she knows. She tells everybody and screams it in the supermarket what my name is.
Well, wait a minute.
My mother's Marilyn Chambers.
Well, she's 5.5. She doesn't really understand what's happening.
No, well, she's very, very bright. Whether that's fortunate or not, I'm not sure. But she got a hold of a club magazine. I had it on a top shelf, or I don't know. I was packing I just moved. And she got a hold of it and said, "Oh, Mom, this is disgusting." So, there's definitely psychological help on the way. When she's a little bit older, because the kids that are older know.
Are you married?
No, I'm divorced.
When you were married, was it hard, or not married, but when you've been involved in any kind of relationship, does it kind of water down the having sex with somebody you love? Is it kind of watered down when you do it for a living?
Well, the amount of time that I did it for a living was very far between films. It wasn't like I was going to the set every day, of my life. So no, it didn't water it down. It probably enhanced it.
It enhanced it.
Because I met I've been married 3 times. My last husband, I had finished doing adult films by the time I had met him, and I met him on a blind date. So he didn't know who I was, and so he met me and loved me for me. He liked me for me when we first met.
He didn't recognize the name Marilyn Chambers?
No, well, I didn't go by that name when I met him.
Oh.
It was just Marilyn,
Yeah.
And because I didn't want to go into this date with that.
How did that conversation go when you told him?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't know who I was, and I was crushed.
Well,
actually, and not that he was a virgin or let a rosy pass, but he just wasn't hip to adult films. And when he talked to his friends, he's saying, he was angry at first, and I said, "Hey, I told you who I was and what I've done, and I'm not going to apologize for it. That was part of me." And then he became a really big fan.
Really?
He got the live show.
Right.
Yeah, he got the home
game.
game.
Being married for 10 years, I don't know if any of you guys are married or how old you are or whatever, but I know that after a certain period of time, things get a little stale, and you need to enhance it. And I feel that adult films certainly can be used as a marital aid,
Uh-huh.
Because, we would watch things. Men like the visual aspect of it.
Yes. We are more...
I like the audio, I like the sounds.
I like it. I'll tell you what, aside from the fact that she was underage, let's just pretend for a minute that she was of age, Tracy Lords.
Right.
I've seen her films, and I'm telling you what, she sold it.
You did like the fact that she was underage. That was probably
No,
the whole
I didn't.
turn
No,
on.
I didn't like that fact at all. I mean, I didn't. It didn't. Actually, she looks 25 in it, so what's the difference? But I'm saying when I saw that, I believed that she was, whatever.
She did a very good job.
Now,
and she should have stuck to it.
What's this natural sex thing that you're involved with? Is this some kind of like a salve or a lotion? What is this?
No,
Is
it's
it
a
an herb?
pill, and it's a totally organic, clinically proven, clinically tested pill that actually porno producers have been giving to the male stars for years. I was doing films, they were giving it to these guys.
What does it do?
That's nice.
It's from a natural substance. It's actually green oats. Horses eat this stuff, okay?
So it makes it as big as a horse?
It releases the natural testosterone in a man's body. And it promotes endurance, stamina, staying power, however you want to put it. Multiple O's. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say orgasm. That's fine.
And I don't think you necessarily have to be older to be taking this because guys, what, do they reach their sexual peak when they're, 18, 19 years old?
I hear 19. That's what they say.
What?
That's what they say. 19 for guys, 30 for women.
I'm not sure I buy that one. But men are certainly a lot more experienced when they're older, and their brains are into it. But sometimes the body takes a little bit while getting there.
Right.
And this stuff is, I wouldn't be promoting it unless I've seen it work.
Of course not.
And you've seen it work.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so is this something we can just buy at Revco?
We have to call an 800 number.
And what would that number be?
That number would be 1-800-561-8576.
Okay,
and if you can take that down, if people want to call in and get it,
we've got that.
561-8576.
How much does it cost?
Well, that's I'm not allowed to say that on the air.
Okay.
Actually, you have to call up and find out because I think there's different sizes you can get.
Barnes, at what price are you willing to pay?
Right, money is no issue
to keep your. We have talked about that you were the Ivory Snow Girl, right? Mm-hmm. You were the mom. Was that it, or you were?
Is this a trivia question?
No, I'm asking. You were the Yeah, what were you on the
I was
the box?
The mother.
You were the mother on the box of the Ivy Snowflakes. That was before your film career or after?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like 17.
Now, before I ask the question, is it true about who you were holding?
Don't say it.
No.
That's not true?
Well, let's see.
Uh-oh.
Is that the question?
Well, no, because
we're going to ask a question.
We're going to ask who it was.
Okay.
And we had heard it was a very well-known actress.
No.
It's not her?
No.
Oh, that blows the trivia question out of the water.
It's not Brooke Shields?
No. No, she did the television commercials.
Oh,
you did the print ads.
I did the print ads.
Oh, man, I'm glad we didn't ask that question.
Oh, Rob Walton.
But, I've heard that Brooke Shields talking about me on some radio shows, and she's very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool lady, yeah.
All righty.
Well, Marilyn Chambers.
You want to know something that's pretty... This would have been a great trivia question had we talked about it before.
What?
Well.
But a very famous person who was once an Ivory Snow baby was Dr. John.
From Dr. John...
And the Night Tripper.
The singer?
Yeah, the blues singer.
How about that? Wow.
Yeah. I actually did a print shot for a magazine. I think it was for Cosmopolitan or something, or some magazine we posed together.
One last question. Any guys that have traveled through your bed that you see like on a sitcom nowadays that was back then?
That's a good question. Anybody who has some skeletons in the closet.
Excuse me?
Are there any guys...
Yeah, that have shed it, that maybe were in a porno with you and then they moved on to...
No. There was one guy who looked like Tony Danza, and that was the
They all
rumor.
look like Tony Danza.
But it was not him. The guy in the pool table scene in Insatiable.
Oh, man. I love the plots from those things, from those movies.
But now, listen, check this out. Like I told you, I'm single right now, and I have a hard time getting dates. I know I'm not hard up. But actually, I'm meeting a guy today. It's like a blind date for lunch. So this should be really interesting.
How'd you meet him? How'd you meet?
It's actually, a blind date. Friend met him on the internet, okay?
Oh,
yeah, I know.
On the
he lives in Southern California, and she called him. I guess they got in touch. She lives in Washington. She's a good friend from high school. And she said, "You've got to call this guy. He is really cool." I'm saying, no, I'm not doing that. Anyway, she talked me into calling him. Very, very cool guy. Really, we talked about 3 times yesterday. He's really cool. So I'm going to meet him for lunch.
Okay, let me ask you something, and I'm dead serious.
Okay.
You're how old?
I'm 45, April 22nd.
You're 45.
Mm-hmm.
Would you go out with, let's say, somebody 35?
Yes.
I'm very serious. I am going to be coming out to California to visit a bunch of friends.
Okay.
Probably sometime this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Would you go out on a date with me? I'm 35.
Mm-hmm.
What
do you look like?
Regular guy.
Uh-huh.
What do I look like, Leslie?
You have the internet right there?
No.
I was going to say you can pull him up on the internet.
Well, lunches are safe. Marilyn's doing a lunch tomorrow.
Right,
It's
doing
safe.
lunch.
Jimmy's very cute.
Okay. Yeah,
really
you
is.
have my home number.
Yeah, seriously, I want to go out on a date with you.
Okay.
I'm not, this is not a bit, this is not a joke. I want to go out on a date.
Well,
I think
you're
you sound
putting her
very
on the
cool.
spot in front of a lot of people.
Well, I put her on the spot. She's had anal sex in front of millions of people.
Oh my God.
I'm putting her on the spot.
Let's not look forward to that one, okay?
No, but I'm just saying, this is a cool woman.
Well, I can't wait to hear the update. See how this goes. A blind
All right.
date. Okay.
Come
All
on.
right, Marilyn
Excellent.
Chambers.
I'll
Hang on a
take you to
second.
lunch.
The best of the Morning X. Thanks for listening. We hope there's no permanent damage. 99X.
Ever wonder how dark the world can really get?
Well, we dive into the twisted, the terrifying, and the true stories behind some of the world's most chilling crimes.
Hi, I'm Ben.
And I'm Nicole.
Together, we host Wicked and Grim, a true crime podcast that unpacks real-life horrors one case at a time.
With deep research, dark storytelling, and the occasional drink to take the edge off,
we're here to explore the wicked
and reveal the grim. We are Wicked and Grim.
Follow and listen on your favorite podcast platform.